All right, it's time. The time hath come. It's time for another episode of Avatar Legends.
Time for more bullshit. No, I'm kidding.
Time for a little more BS, big BS. We're gonna tell. We're on to, I guess, book 2 now. We finished book 1. We told the. Oh my God, who's assaulting a bag of chips?
Who's having early breakfast? Jeez.
It's time to eschew the ships. Eschew the chips? For now, we tell a new story. The tale of Bashara and Nakoma has come to an end. But that still leaves 3 more characters with a tale to tell. Baraka, Yuka, and Rico the Metal Inspector Hotman Juke. Who are on a journey now to Ba Sing Se, sent by Queen Guotsun herself. They just so happened to ignite a civil war in the Earth Nation. All just because they wanted some metal so that they'd stop mining and angering a spirit in the Air Nation, but Yuka had to make a compromise with her father, and, well, a whole lot of stuff happened. But now, we join our heroes for a rather simple time as they travel through the Earth Kingdom. Ahani has left them to go inform the Queen of Omashu about the happenings, and they travel alone down a lonesome Earth Kingdom road towards Ba Sing Se. It'll be many days of travel before they arrive at their destination.
For the growth thing, by the way, I decided to take something from the Idealist.
Oh, okay.
Book. What? Your rules stink, as you said.
Oh, I figured.
That's a nice. The rules therefore stink.
They smell like doo-doo.
Don't like the smell of these rules.
Great. Well, you can add that to your playbook. And I'm gonna try to remember what that does. Wait, the Idealist. Blah, blah, blah. Your rules stink. You can roll with passion. And it shifts balance. Okay.
Really, George?
So, bestowed fatigue. Wow, 1,200 points to bestow 1 point of fatigue on Rico.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
By the way, actually, while we're here, before we continue on, we should consolidate the starting images here a little bit, because that doesn't look aesthetic.
You know what? Bashara doesn't get any more Rico kisses. Just for that.
Who will get Rico kisses next? We'll find out today on Avatar Legends. Who's getting another smooch? Welcome to Avatar Smoochins. Okay. Let's dive into the tale, shall we? So, our heroes, Barakapo Yuko and Rico Juke, are traveling through the Earth Kingdom. Actually, let's just jump to a map here so that we can get a better idea of what we're looking at here. So you 3 all started in Omashu. If I am correct, that's right here. And you need to guess here.
Isn't there a key on the bottom of the map?
Not on this one, but I can go check the book. I guess. Just to make sure. Omashu. 21, yep. Indeed. This is Omashu right here. Number 21.
Right. C-Jack wants to redeem for Rico kisses, by the way.
There's the only way to redeem Rico kisses is to use your suave charm.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, number 12 over there is
And
the
maybe-
foggy. What?
I was gonna say, and maybe $20 PayPal.
And just to remind you all of some geography here, this is the foggy swamp. This is a mountain range. This is the desert, like this whole vast area. Here we have the Serpent's Pass. Oh, what number 5 is there? And here's Ba Sing Se.
It's just a really huge number 5.
Just floating there. Oh, that's Chameleon Bay.
No.
So, you gotta decide how you want to get to Ba Sing Se. What path will you take? Feel free to draw on the map if you'd like.
Well, would there be some way to like rely on skills here in terms of like scouting or knowledge of?
I believe assess the situation would be relevant here.
Oh yeah, maybe yeah. If I could do that.
Roll creativity. One of the questions is,
Okay.
what's my best way through? Big
Do
success.
I
Yeah.
know do I know if there's any fun stuff I can do on the way?
Oh, there will be lots. So,
Bet.
I mean, you probably want to avoid the desert, right? Unless you want to go to the
Yeah.
desert, but Yuka would probably want to avoid the desert, given there's no water.
Yeah.
Yuka, you
I-
probably
I
want...
would like to.
Yes?
I would like to avoid the desert.
So you're in Omashu here. You probably want to travel along the mountain range here, up to the Serpent's Pass, cross over, and head to Ba Sing Se. Remember, you're technically enemies of the state right now.
All right.
So we gotta travel in disguise.
Yes. Do you remember why Queen Guotsun sent you to Ba Sing Se?
Hold on, I wrote it down.
Nice.
I think it was because we were going to declare war on the king or something.
We need to find Grand Lectern Willow.
Yes. Who Baraka, you know, was being one of the former Great Earth Sages. You need allies, and the former Earth Sages, whatever's left of them, might be your best shot. So, that maybe is personally driving Baraka. So, is that the path you would like to take? You can always change it, of course.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions. Also, I was gonna say the hot man wants to avoid the desert. Not very likely.
Oh, he definitely wants to avoid the desert. Nothing to steal there. Let's do Serpent's Pass.
You don't want to go find Wan Shi Tong's lost library?
Well, it's still lost.
I
for
don't think
another
we
few
can
hundred
canonically
years.
find that.
Okay. So, you travel along the mountains. Or beside the mountains, perhaps?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do something to disguise ourselves as we're
Maybe
doing
we
this.
should take some naps for Rico.
Yes, Rico's
Yeah,
at 5 fatigue
oh,
right now.
Yeah, I'm just inexplicably really tired for some reason.
The weight of Basharo leaving was too much.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah.
I'm completely
You
fine.
actually loved him.
Well, I mean, he's pretty cool, I guess.
So
Okay.
we can stop like over here for a rest on the riverbank.
I mean, how many days is it travel to Ba Sing Se? Presumably like a few.
More than a few. Probably like a few weeks.
Yeah.
If you're going by foot or even by ostrich horse. you know.
Oh yeah, we did snatch the ostrich horse.
You do have some ostrich horses, but it'll be a it's a long way to
Way
the town of...
to Bossing Say.
Yes.
But the girls in the city, they're oh so pretty. Yeah, Rico's definitely singing that as they ride on the ostrich horses.
I assume so. Uh, your first step of travel is through the Great Mountains, the Great Mountain Range, which is labeled
Ooh.
the Kolau Mountain Range, at the head of which is Omashu.
Are we going through the
Deciding
secret tunnel? Secret tunnel.
you can if you want,
Or
the
my-
Tunnel of Lovers.
Yep.
Which
You might have
Lovers-
to.
Yeah.
It's your choice. You okay? Well, as you,
Wait, what?
as you travel through these mountains, it's well, I mean, traveling over mountaintops is pretty exhausting. Obviously, it's not a fun time walking like up this high over this mountainous terrain, going up and down. Even for the ostrich horses, they don't seem very happy about it. And it's a day later that you come to a cave entrance.
It's a long, long way to.
Okay, you really we've heard that song so many times now. You can stop singing it now. It's very nice, but it's been a long day.
Well, I'm trying to provide some conversation since you two are so silent back there.
Look,
Oh no, I've been playing my instrument the whole
Oh
time.
yeah, thank you, Baraka, for providing that the backup. By the way, I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It's just, I'm not a good conversation starter. I'm just a partaker usually, so I don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
think I don't think that's a very good quality for an ambassador of the Water Tribe, though.
Well, gee, thanks, I suppose. I don't think it's a very good quality for a thief to be so loud.
I can be quiet at
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, can you start now?
This cave is not a natural formation.
Oh. Oh,
What?
Look at the doorway.
it
You
is oddly
notice?
round.
What's it say?
It's,
It says Cave of Two Lovers.
Oh,
Do we
you two
know-
should go in.
Unfortunately, there's 3 of you.
Oh, wait
Rico
outside.
can't read.
well, I mean, is this the only way through right now?
You could either go over the mountains or through the Cave of Two Lovers.
Is there a
Baraka, me and you, baby. Come on, let's go.
I mean, you two can go ahead. I mean, I don't like it just because it says on Cave of Two Lovers doesn't mean 3 people can't enter the tunnel.
All right. I go ahead and stop next to Rico and hold my hand out. Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel, and he'll take his hand.
Yuka will sigh really loudly.
Is Yuka going in too, or are you splitting up?
Yeah, I'm following behind them.
Okay, I guess we're doing a secret tunnel episode.
Rico will light his hand so they have some light.
I'm gonna flick the little glowing crystal on my neck.
It hums as you enter the secret tunnel. As you travel forth through the cave, it presses in, and although there's barely any light, it does seem a bit harmonious down here. Soon enough, you come to a great statue, where you see two lovers kissing. Ahead, there's two tunnels, one that goes left and one that goes right.
Anybody have a coin to flip?
I'm going to assess the situation.
Okay. Roll creativity. And what would you like to know?
My best way through.
Okay. Roll creativity.
Mixed success.
The best way through. Either way would lead you through. There is no best way.
So, which way do you want to go, Rico?
Over one tunnel is a heart. Over the other is a claw.
I kind of like the heart more than the claw.
But the
be
claw
honest.
has more action, Yuka.
Yeah, but it also seems kind of ominous.
And you look kind of exhausted.
Yeah, Rika, you like? You sure you don't want to have a nap?
I haven't taken a nap in this day's journey.
Sure, actually, you would have been traveling for a day already. So you can all wipe. I mean, you wouldn't have been traveling well, but you can all wipe off fatigue.
1 or 2?
1. I mean, you're not sleeping anywhere nice.
Well, I have no fatigue, so I'm.
Ah, shit. My desk is crowded.
Yeah. Let's flip
Well,
that coin.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I guess I'll roll 1d2. 1d2. One is left, the heart, and the other one. All right, claw it is.
I like this coin style.
This doesn't seem good. Rico, why don't you go first?
Wow, send the tired man to do stuff. Okay, I see how it is.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get off the ostrich.
Such a great ambassador of the water tribe to send out a Fire Nation peasant to do her work.
Oh, don't make this political.
It's too late, princess, as he goes through the tunnel.
Are you all going, or is it just Rico?
We're following.
Okay. Rico leads. And you go down the left tunnel. I'm still... There's some... I got a cave, I swear. There's a cave somewhere.
The one that's ominous and you probably shouldn't go down. Let's do that.
You know what? Screw it. We'll just use a stock image. Cave. You travel through this cave?
Wow, this suddenly got a lot more realistic.
some real... You suddenly feel like you're somewhere you shouldn't be.
It's the 3D episode of The Simpsons.
It's the, as you enter this CGI tunnel, all around you, darkness. Darkness. When you suddenly hear a rumbling. Off in the distance.
What's that?
I was really hoping to be one of your stomachs.
Not mine. Baraka?
I just shake my head. I get into a fighting stance.
All right. I also just get ready.
The rumbling draws closer.
I activate Earth armor.
You cover yourself in armor of earth. You become prepared.
I look like the wall.
Rico turns his torch hand into a flaming blade.
You become prepared, Rico. Yuka, you want to do anything?
Well, is there any way for me to be prepared? I don't have anything that makes me prepared.
It's all up to your
guess-
creative mind.
I guess I take, like, open the cap of my water skin, just take out some water and swirl it in the air in front of me.
You swirl it around. Suddenly, bursting out of the earth before you comes a massive, imposing, dangerous badger mole.
Holy crap, that thing is gigantic.
It stops and sniffs you menacingly.
Can I sorry. No, gone.
From behind you comes another badger mole, and it sniffs you menacingly.
Can I
don't-
assess the situation? Just
Sure, go ahead, roll creativity.
No offense, guys, but I don't think we can take two of these gigantic things.
Yuka, you don't know nothing about a badger mole.
okay.
But I
I'm
think
not-
someone from the Earth Nation would.
Calm
Offer
down.
it some rock candy.
boy.
Oh, rock candy. Okay, nice. You know what, Baraka, roll to plead. Roll to plead. Roll harmony with a +2 because of your rock candy.
Let's see. Lead, harmony, 2, 7.
Mixed success. On a 7 or 9, they need something more. Evidence that this is the right course. Guidance in making the right choices. Resources to aid them. Can you offer anything else, Baraka?
I'll offer them my cabbages.
Oh. Okay. In your desperation, you take out the cabbages and throw them to either side. They sniff the cabbages. I wonder if I have cabbage tokens.
I'm surprised you don't.
What is a cabbage stat block?
That's a cauliflower. That's not a cabbage. There we go. You throw cabbages. Strategic cabbage launch lands before them. They stop and sniff the cabbages, and then one takes a big bite of cabbage. The other does too. And they start eating the cabbages. Looks like you were successful.
Friends, should we leave before they or
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be connected to them in some way, Baraka?
I don't speak animal.
Well, duh, you don't. But I mean, like,
I run off. I say, let's go.
all right?
okay, maybe
Bye.
they can help us out, but okay.
Mr. Badger Moles.
Like, they're
One
not
lifts a claw
spirits.
and waves goodbye to you.
I wave back nervously. Okay.
You continue on your way through the cave, leaving the badger moles behind.
And the cabbages.
And the cabbages. Baraka, do you have any techniques you need to master? For curiosity?
Let me look. Gotta master Earth armor.
Okay. Just asking. You continue on your way through the tunnel, undisturbed by the badgers, and finally, after a few more hours of traveling, you come out the other side. A massive shortcut made through the mountains. You are on the other side.
Well, that was easy.
And
I was expecting.
flying in beside you and landing comes Ahani.
Oh, well,
There you
I knew there
guys
would be
are.
some complications.
Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
You guys went into the Cave of Two Lovers without me?
Well, I mean,
I'm-
were we supposed to wait for you?
We
You made it really unclear.
We could have been two couples.
What?
Okay, I'm. This is not happening. This is discussion not happening. We're not
I
talking
take-
about this.
I take
you can-
Rico's hand and say you're too late.
Yeah, you can be a
Aw.
frugal if you want.
I mean, I take his hand.
Okay
and
with
say,
me, judge like that, but like, don't include me in the conversation.
I
Please.
just feel left out after what happened with Bashara and Nakoma. Anyways, I told
Yeah.
I take both you guys' hands.
I told
Plenty of sky bison in the sky. You know what I mean?
Sky bison in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
I told Queen Gwotsun of what was happening.
What'd you have to say?
Well, she was pretty pissed that her chief metal supplier left.
That's understandable.
But she says that's why you better make sure you do good, or else she'll be pissed at you too.
Wait, what are we
Okay.
even going to Bossing Say for, Yuka?
I thought we were going to help you. I mean, also, I guess at some point we might need to find. The whole metal supply situation is very unclear to me. What's happening?
Well, you brokered an informal alliance with the Earth Queen, with your tribe, and now you're both going to war with the Earth King.
Right. And I just needed to.
And now
Make sure-
we're traveling undercover to Bossing Say to infiltrate and find the
get
Earth
allies.
Sages. Was that right?
Yeah, to get allies for the war that's about to happen. I think.
That's. I don't know. I just joined you guys because I just found you.
Yeah, you're like a stray puppy that
Yeah.
we found. Yeah.
Well,
like more
Ahani's
like a
happy to
mutt.
take care of you.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Your ministrations are interrupted as you hear a voice shouting, "Help! Help, please! Help! Help!
Oh,
Oh,
What's
the
that?
shame, the horror!
I
The
rush
horror!"
to where the voice is. Might be a citizen in need of assistance.
Up ahead,
Might be a bag of gold I could steal.
on the road up ahead, what appears to be a noblewoman dressed in finery with a fancy hat says, "Oh, heroes, you must be. Look at your dress, one of each nation. Truly, you represent unity and harmony, no?"
Well, it's just sort of a big coincidence, but yeah, we're here to help. If you, Team Teacup is our name.
Oh,
what-
Team Teacup, noble in name ye are indeed.
What seems to be the
Do I see any gold
the-
in her?
thing you need
no.
assistance with?
She
Damn.
says, me and my husband were in our safe caravan traveling when we were absconded by that fiend, the masked man known only as Langsea. And now he besieges my husband in our caravan, seeking to take our hard-earned gold.
Right.
You know
right.
Langsea, right? The terrible masked vigilante? The one...
Would
Do
I
I
know?
know?
I mean, Baraka's probably heard of him. He's like a sort of he's like a highway bandit who robs people and wears a mask and is very good with swords.
I mean, Rico would definitely know. This seems like his area of expertise.
Maybe Langsea's a person you idolize.
You mean the Long Sea?
Yes, the horror! The horror! Will you help us?
Did he hurt you in any way?
Sure, where'd he go?
Yes, he hurt us by trying to take our gold, she says.
Trying?
Just out of curiosity, like, where did you earn your
There's
gold?
no time to explain. It's happening right now around the bend.
Okay, well, we'll go. We'll sort this out.
Go
Don't you worry.
Right there, she says. Let's get him, guys, says Ahani. That length C won't know what came for his butt. See.
Aren't you supposed to be like peaceful and stuff?
Ahani, take to the sky.
She takes to the sky.
Can he stay there? Okay.
You round the corner where you see a caravan drawn up with 2 ostrich horses. On one side, a very excellently photoshopped man with a mask on.
I
And
must steal that mask.
inside the caravan, you see a man holding a door shut who's like, "No, please, please, no, leave us alone, Yangtze."
Hey,
Your
Long
gold,
Sea, need some help,
please.
buddy?
Oh, okay. That's
Okay,
not how we wanna.
When you approach, he immediately turns, his sword's drawn, and points them at Rico, who approaches and says, "Leave. This is none of your concern."
Well,
I was just trying to help you get some gold, man. I like you're my hero, dude.
I'm gonna take Earth Armor.
What?
Activate it.
Your friends don't seem to think the same.
Look, we just don't have a lot of cohesion right now. We're just okay.
This is
there
none
a
of your
dispute?
concern. Go on.
Is there a dispute?
Please help us, heroes, and I will bestow upon you some of mine fortune.
Not really why we're doing this, mister. So
Gold,
just
speak for
Rico.
yourself.
Think of the gold. We can help them and get the gold.
Yes,
Right, we
gold,
need
but
to
not
have,
as
like,
much
a
as we'd give to
meeting.
Yangtze if he stole from us.
right, okay. Point is, right? I don't really know enough about, but someone's screaming help, so we're just gonna, if there's any help needed, we'll try to help.
Back
you-
off, says
you know-
Yangtze.
What does he say?
Back off.
I mean, no.
I want to help.
I-
Please let me help. I want to help you.
I don't need anybody's help.
Wow, you sound like if you're my friends.
Well, obviously you
don't know
do.
what that
Here,
means.
I'll help you out. And he's gonna do a burst of flame at the carriage's wheels to burn it.
Whoa, says the nobleman. You're allies of Yangtze?
No, oh
Renegades!
no. Okay.
Oh, Team Teacup, the horrible scoundrels, says
Look,
the woman
we're-
running. She turns to run off.
Please don't spread that as a thing. Oh God, Rico,
Guards! Guards!
Yeah. you've really
I
boned the
chased her
secret.
down with the peacock.
You
Get the
what?
gold while he's distracted about the burning carriage.
Okay, hold
Long
on.
Sea.
We're not.
one
we're
at a-
not doing highway robbery.
One at a time. Okay, sorry. What did you want to do, Baraka?
I'll chase her down.
Get away from
using
me!
I'll leap off the what's it called? The ostrich creature,
The ostrich horse.
and I'll kick her off the mountainside.
Whoa!
What?
You're killing her?
Okay. Wait, don't.
That will kill her,
people can't
Baraka.
No, people can't die in this. Remember?
You can. They can.
People can't die. There's like
That
the
would
scene
kill
where
her.
someone.
I mean, what you can do is kick her off the ostrich horse, and then she's about to fall, and then you earthbend to like whatever, catch her and put her in like a little cubby earth hole.
One episode without George and
Rely on skill.
I'm-
Rely on skills and training, Baraka.
I miss Nakoma.
yeah, one episode without Bashara and Nakoma, and we're already killing people.
I've lost control of these two.
Roll focus. Okay,
And
nice.
She's dead. Right off the cliff.
You send her flying off the cliff, and Ahani swoops in. plops her back down and says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you both doing?
Are we helping these people? I don't understand. Ma'am, please don't go anywhere. Oh, thank you, Savior. Wait, are you with
Okay.
Team Teacup? I'm so confused. I'm confused. Even I'm confused, says Yangtze.
Okay. I feel like Yuka just like starts laughing in like madness. Just going like, what is going on?
She's already lost her balance.
Oh my god. Okay. Will everyone just please stop doing anything for a second? So, Yangtze, you're trying to rob this poor person. Probably not. Well, not poor. I mean, like, maybe not even
This
either
man
meaning of
sits
that
in a
word.
position of power and he abuses it to take money from the poor.
Exactly.
I thought
that's
it
why I'm
might.
trying to help
I
him.
thought it might be that sort of situation, which is why I was trying to ask about it. But then Rico immediately was like, "Yay, highway robbery! That sounds fun."
This money is
also-
rightfully earned, says the man from the carriage. We use it to assist in building the villages around here.
You wouldn't
think-
happen to know Bo and Kim, would you?
Bo and Kim? Yes, of course. He's my cousin.
That's very
I'll
handy.
give you a long look.
Are you intimidating? Okay, actually, roll intimidation. Roll passion.
He abused me as a child.
Well, oh, cool, he says from the caravan.
Okay.
I'm sorry that happened to you. That's terrible.
By the way, from the still burning carriage that he's still in.
Yeah, he's like, he says to
I
Yuka,
froze some water from like the river just to put the fire out.
Yeah.
All right, just a second here. Let's not. Also, Baraka, let's not kill people just as a rule. That we don't know anything about.
Typical nobles sticking together.
Look, it's not. I'm just saying we don't know anything about these people, and you were gonna throw her off a cliff, which seems awfully rash.
Yeah. Honestly, Baraka, even I wouldn't do that, and I'm the thief here, man.
You should probably not announce that.
You're a thief?
He's saying it as like a sarcastic thing. He's not an actual literal thief.
Oh no, I'm a literal thief. How you
Now,
doing?
okay, are you trying to get into trouble?
We're with another thief right now, Yuka. It's a ride. It's
Yes.
okay.
But there are also two people here that are not a thief that we've announced ourselves to. So this whole reputation thing. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like pretty important.
You're interrupted as you hear. I like your moxie, kid, Yangtze says to Rico. Where are you from? Fire Nation?
Yeah, Ember Island.
If you're
Sir?
gonna go around robbing people, you should wear a mask, he says.
Right, yeah, that's what my buddy used to say, but who can resist these charming good looks after all?
Well, he says, looks like you're outnumbered, says to the nobleman in the carriage. I won't hurt you, but I will need that gold. All right, he says. He reaches into the carriage.
Rico says he won't hurt you, but I will. So you better do what he says.
He will also won't hurt you. No one's gonna just I mean, okay. You could just gonna start walking away. I give up.
I'll roll with intimidate for that.
Sure. Roll
thought
focus
your
with a
wife-
+1. You're being assisted by Yangtze.
It's passion.
Oh, passion. Excuse me.
How? Man.
We really robbing these people, says Ahani?
I don't know. I'm leaving.
Yeah, most nobles are corrupt, Ahani. That they'll steal from the poor. So
Cool.
we'll steal right back.
Well, where I come from, you don't have to pay for things, so this is kind of just a strange concept for me. The guy in the carriage says, I never! I'll become a martyr before you take my gold.
Okay, Mister, I'm
how do you-
tired of this conversation, so maybe just give the gold and we'll get on with it.
Okay,
Or
roll
I'm
to
sure
plead. Roll harmony.
I was gonna continue with like, Rico's probably gonna like singe your
I think you're
hair or
pleading.
something. Okay, fair enough. um.
You need something more. A little more convincing, or resources. Something to abate him.
all
or
these low
reassurance.
rolls today, man.
Oh, I don't really. I mean, I don't know. You want to? What do you like?
Yangtze says do it, or else Mr.
Metal inspector.
No, Mr. Rock guy over there will make sure your wife falls off the cliff a second time.
And not be caught this time.
Okay, he says. Fine, just take it. He takes out the gold piles and hands it to Yangtze. And it gives out another pile of gold, and Yangtze pauses for a moment, clears his throat, and the guy, whimpering, pulls out his coin purse and gives it to him, and takes off his gold medallion and gives it to him. Thank you, says Yangtze. Have a wonderful day. Come on, he says to the rest of the party. Let's get
go.
out of here.
Oh, okay.
The woman. The world will learn of Team Teacup's thievery.
Okay, so
Don't
we need
steal
a
from
new
the
name.
poor next time, nobles.
So real quick, we're gonna have to come up with a new name. No,
Mahani.
no, we are not.
I don't want to be
That's-
associated with criminals, says Ahani.
Honey, you're a criminal too now.
What?
You're by
Yeah,
accomplice.
we're accomplices now because we didn't stop that.
Oh,
know.
man.
We really need to have like a group conversation about.
Would this be a moment
Our
of balance, by the way?
For Rico? I think Rico
Yeah.
got. Well, I think you got friends to indulge in bad habits, Rico.
That I did.
So you can do your usual mechanics for that.
Let's see how
You
I
definitely
do.
got Baraka to do it.
Nice.
What's Baraka's balance structure again?
Crap.
So shift your balance towards friendship and roll with friendship, and you fail.
Badly.
On a
How
miss,
did I do that?
something goes terribly awry. Well, we know what went awry. You can either take the heat yourself, or shift your balance twice towards survival and leave your friends in the lurch. So, are you going to take the heat and become the only face on the wanted posters, or are you gonna sell out Team Teacup here?
He's he's used to having wanted posters of him. He'll take the heat of
It
it.
was actually
Okay.
team metal inspector.
So you go ahead, take the heat.
Uh,
What do you want?
I just want to say that don't forget who stole from you. It was me and Yangtze. Those other ones didn't do anything. It was all me. Rico, Juke. Understood?
Yes, just don't hurt us. We'll tell whoever asks.
If I hear any different, I will come for the both of you.
Okay.
Wow, you gave them your full name.
As far as they know.
I mean,
After a refresher.
also just your actual name.
Oh,
True.
we had a spotlight summon on Baraka. Baraka, how does all this make you feel?
I was made me feel uncertain at first, but then they mentioned that they knew what's his name. Hold on, I'm looking
Yangtze?
for it. Yeah,
Oh, your rival?
Bo and Kim.
Yes.
Who's that?
That's my evil landlord.
Oh.
All landlords are evil, though.
Anything else? What do you feel like you need to do now? Do you feel compelled by this? Hope? A need to pursue this further? You feel proud of your friend?
I kind of do. So proud of Rico. The metal inspector hot man. Because he's helping me even if he doesn't know it. Plus we're fighting the Earth Nation. Bad guys. The Earth King.
Nice. I just want to steal shit.
Well, then you've come to the right place, Rico. Juke, that's your name, right? Says Yangtze.
That's what they call me, baby.
It is also his name.
What are you doing with these cats?
I believe this one, he points to Yuka, it's about to start war with Ba Sing Se right now.
What?
Not intentionally.
He pauses and looks at Yuka, his head tilting. Are you a noble?
I mean, only by birth.
She doesn't have money, I already checked.
You checked?
She's not very noble.
Yangtze says,
Yeah,
perhaps
I'm in my
you weren't
rebellious
a great...
phase.
Thank you for your assistance, is all he says. I'll be heading out.
So
Wait.
about our cut.
He tosses you the coin purse.
Thank you.
Oh,
Unless Rico wants more.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Actually, where do I get a mask like that?
Rico is fanboying.
Make your
right now.
own, he says. And just like that, he throws down like a smoke bomb and disappears into the trees.
Except
Okay,
he's still standing.
Oh
there.
my god, oh my god, oh my god!
No, he ain't. Look, he's gone.
I can't believe I met him. Oh my god.
Is it like a major guy figure of some sort?
He's amazing. Steals from the rich, gives to the poor. I mean, obviously, look, we're poor and we got this.
Well,
Well,
I
not
mean,
really.
well, yeah,
As he puts the bag of coins with his bag of gems.
No,
Yeah,
he
we're
threw
not-
he threw that to me because I asked.
Oh,
I opened it and I split it with you.
sweet. Thanks, Baraka.
Ahani says, well, that happened. Why did he leave
Okay.
like that? I thought you
why
were
are
getting
you
along.
written? Why are you written by Josh Whedon all of a sudden?
What?
No, don't say that.
What'd you say, Ahani? I'm sorry. Yuka
Why-
was laughing.
Why did he leave all of a sudden? I thought you two were getting along.
It's the way of thieves, man. They come and they go.
Right. Wait, are you gonna go? Well, you did go before. Huh, that makes sense, says Ahani.
Wait, also, you're not gonna do that again, are you? Because like, we are sticking together, right? Nope. Seeing as two of us left already, I don't want, hopefully nobody else does. Except Ahani, you can leave if you want.
Yeah,
if you need to.
unfortunately, you got me for the long run there, princess. Sorry. I know you
I'm
really
not-
want me to go, but
I'm not a Actually, what is my like title? Am I princess?
You're the daughter of the chief of the Northern Water Tribe, so you're effectively a princess. But that might not be your technical title, but
I mean, even
Yeah.
then, Rico would call you princess. So
Yeah. But I was trying to. I'm not like.
heiress.
Okay.
Or
I'm.
you know,
My lady.
Yeah. Look, you don't need to be formal with me anyway.
ooh, milady, says a honey.
I smack him with some water.
wow, slapping around peasants, princess. Can't
Hey,
believe you.
Wow. Okay. Is everybody? Is this gonna be a thing? Is this gonna be my like the
I don't
the
know.
season arc?
I don't know. Are you gonna keep slapping around peasants?
Careful, he'll start
Is
to
he
like
is
it.
he gonna keep insulting me? Also, it
That
wasn't that. I
hurtful,
didn't.
honey?
I thought we were having some fun, says a honey.
It was it was water. I didn't even like. It was just it just got a little wet.
So
Ahani starts to bleed.
Yeah, just a little
I mean, I feel
wet.
like I feel like
give
she
him a
wouldn't
hug.
try to hurt it, honey. But depending on how weak his skin is, probably not. Okay, come here, and she starts like healing him like a little bit. Where
no, I
there
don't
isn't
need
a
your
mark.
help. Look, says a honey.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't. I mean, so where are we staying tonight? Have you guys just been sleeping on the road?
Pretty much. My back is killing me.
Maybe
I'm
we should.
still tired.
When I was in the air, I saw a village near here. You want to stay there? Because I don't want to sleep on the ground either.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That works.
I could use a hotel to sleep at.
There probably not is going to be a hotel of any sort around this part.
Or whatever. I mean, there should
Aren't
be.
you the one that's like lived on the road for a while? You should know this.
And Baraka, aside from which, you need to buy more cabbages anyway, since you gave up a bunch to the badger moles.
Yeah.
I mean, would I know this area? Like I said, Rico's been all over.
Sure, there's a nearby village.
Sweet. Yeah. And I know there's an inn over there or whatever.
It even has a name. And I can
Ooh,
give
what?
you that name.
What names?
It's
Detroit.
called Gaipan Village.
Oh, the Daipan village is nearby. That's right.
Oh, it's really
well-
cute. It's got like some walls and like 6 houses.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Well,
sure
I
we can
will-
I'm sure we can find a room.
Yeah, we'll ask around.
Okay, let's go, says Ahani. No, that's not the right one. And so, our heroes travel forth
Oh, this village.
to the village of Gaipan. What, you know this village? Wait, was this in? I don't remember what episode this is from.
I think this was the one where the spirit was attacking, and Aang had to
Oh,
talk to him in the spirit world or whatever.
well, this is canonically where it is.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the one that was about to be destroyed by a flood.
Oh, then, yeah.
made
no,
by
I'm thinking of a
jets.
different one.
Uh,
They're
But right now it's Earth
Perfect.
Kingdom stuff. Anyways, in this here it's just a village. And so our heroes approach this village of Gaipan, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. And that's why we're going to take a 10-minute break here. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Go stretch your bones, drink some water. Go drink some water, and
I'm gonna
we'll
go
be back in
take
10.
some laundry.
go hydrate. Hey, Salty. Oh,
Salty already went to hydrate. You're too late.
I was gonna ask her if she's all right because I know, like,
What?
no-
You're cutting out.
with Rico and fuck.
What? we're still like live, by the way. But
It
whatever
is
you
gone.
said, half of it cut out. Anyways, I'll be back.
Yep.
I'm back with a gala apple.
Nice.
Not nice. Gala is inferior. It should be Macintosh, but we all have to make sacrifices, you know.
As in by Steve Jobs?
What?
Macintosh Apple like Steve Jobs?
No, like a fucking apple.
Oh. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't have the proper energy for jokes right now.
Well, I hope you're ready for another hour of roleplay.
I think as I do it, it'll come out. I just have to wait.
I feel ya.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, as I was saying, I was worried that Salty might not enjoy it because Rico's being a bit of a annoying right now, honestly. But like I said, it was
I think she was just roleplaying.
I just wanted to make sure with her.
It's always good to check in.
Yeah.
Remember, folks, those watching at home, you can always just check in. You can always just ask. You can always just stop in the middle and be like, is this okay?
Yeah.
It's always allowed. Encouraged you.
Yeah,
You know.
please do if you ever played D&D and have not. If you have never played and want to, always check in with the players before you do something that you think would ruin a party or campaign.
No, I was running. I was show running the an improv show last night, the weekly local one here.
Right.
And something we do for the beginning of every show and warm up session is we all stand and sometimes we have new people, but usually it's just returning. But we all stand anyways, and we say, you know, our names, pronouns, and like any sort of topics that just make us uncomfortable, we don't want to discuss on stage, and you know, just stuff we don't want to happen, like touching places we don't want touched, or health issues, or that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what one of my main DMs does on session 0. You know, because we play like a really dark game. We're on hiatus right now because he's before any of us joined, he asked us what topics would be really uncomfortable with us, and so we let him know, and he if any of those topics come up, it's either fade to black or just describe with a brief sentence.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely if you're ever in a party or group, just like let people know what your triggers are, and if they're good DMs or players, they'll try to avoid it as much as possible.
And as just a general rule, if any sexual interaction beyond kissing, I usually just do a fade to black as well.
Oh yeah, of course. especially on streams like this. Like Rico's a flirt, but he would never do anything that bad. Welcome back, Lee.
Hey,
We're just discussing the do's and don'ts of D&D. The D&D of D&D, if you will.
like the nope card?
The nope card.
Pretty much. Word of advice, never chug a Dr. Pepper if you don't want a bunch of little burps to stifle.
Okay. Salty, are you back? Not yet. We will await the
Take that as
Salty
a no.
before we start again. The Salt awaits.
I mean, you can always do promo and stuff while we're waiting.
Yeah. I guess I could do that. I guess I could do that. Okay, well, I'll do a little promo here. We'll get started, and hopefully Salty will be back soon.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right. That's the end of intermission. No more intermission. It's time to go back. But first, thank you anybody who's tuning in, watching this here or on YouTube. And by the way, I checked like the total watch times on YouTube. There are like a few people who watch this all the way through on YouTube. So if you're a YouTube watcher, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Before we get started, of course, a little bit of promo. This episode, as all episodes, is brought to you by our patrons over on Patreon. If you'd like to support Total Improv, the channel, this stream, this show, or the improv stuff we do, you can go support us over at patreon.com/totalimprov. If you would like to play in one of these campaigns, well, as it just so happens, I have a public game open that runs Avatar Legends at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, on Tuesdays. And you can find out more information about that on the Discord. So go join the Discord down below, or in the chat, or whatever. I also have a few openings for other games, D&D games. Let's see here, what do we got this time? Thursday, 1 p.m. with one of our chat regulars, Alolan. Actually, that's pretty much it for the openings I have right now. Which is probably a good sign. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get back to the action. You are Team Teacup.
Salty ain't back yet.
That's okay. Salty is
They're
lagging
now
behind.
Team Ahani.
This is... Salty is, I'm predicting Yuka doesn't want to be involved in what's about to happen anyways. What?
I said, uh-oh.
Team Teacup approaches the small village, looking for a place to stay after days on the road in the mountains and the tunnels. Not to mention almost a fight. You approach the town.
Before we go into the town, I would like to find a way to disguise my face.
Okay.
Do I do a creativity roll, or what would you say?
Well, just tell me what you want to do.
uh, I'll say Rico pulls a rag from somewhere and just ties it around his face.
Okay. I mean, you can just do that. You tie a rag around your face. You approach the village, and standing before it, just a single guard, who says, "Welcome. I haven't seen your faces before, especially yours," he says to Rico. "What's your
New in
business
town.
here?"
We're just looking for a place to stay, is all.
Right.
Weary travelers.
As you know, there's been reports of banditry on the roads
God.
leading in, so we're just checking out people who enter.
It's very understandable. Horrible. Those bandits.
Yep,
We
not
were
us, not us at all.
We're lucky to not being accosted ourselves
Very true.
Right.
upon these
Especially,
roads.
especially since we have Water Nation royalty with us.
Well, do you
That
mind
would've
if
been
I
really bad.
do you mind if I take a look at your face, sir?
Oh, he's horribly scarred.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
I mean,
easier to identify.
No,
He-
he
he-
does. He really doesn't like it's a really personal thing to him.
I mean, to
think.
be fair, he would see like part of the sword scar across Rico's nose coming out, so it is believable. Yes. I would rather not make you sick, sir. Just please let me keep my mask on.
Okay, roll to plead. Roll harmony, Rico.
All right. Oh, and I'm gonna use one fatigue to
Roguish charm.
use my roguish charm. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And by the way, can I just say you are dashingly handsome, sir.
Oh, well.
Like even more handsome than me.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll with creativity.
Well, all right, sir. I'll take your word for it in that case. He says, "Oh, nobody's. Not even my wife calls me handsome anymore." He says as he steps aside.
Ladies first.
Okay. I enter.
Enter the town.
Rico will follow behind.
Oh boy, says Ahani. What a nice village. Look at
Oh,
It
all
is-
6 houses.
It is pretty nice.
Well, I suppose we try and find the does it look like there's an inn?
Maybe we could stay there at the What is that? Is that like a noble house?
I suppose it could be the village leader. We'll go say hi.
Oh no.
I mean, we'll have to if we're looking for, unless
Rico
there's
get-
like a big
Rico
sign that
gets
says
that-
motel.
Rico gets a bad feeling as Yuka walks up to the door.
Arms for the poor, says a man. Waiting in the streets. Could you, he says, looking over all of you.
Oh, hello there.
Hello,
Hi.
hi.
How can I help you?
Just looking for money. I am just a beggar, he says.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh,
Well, I mean, sure, and like drop him a coin.
You are quite generous, he says, and he gives Yuka like a scowl, but then nods and smiles to the rest.
Rico will step forward.
What brings you to a town, my friends?
We're looking for a place to stay.
Oh,
And he'll dig it to his bag of gems.
Why did he scowl at me for giving me money that he asked for?
I don't know.
He'll pull out 2 really expensive gems and put it in his pot. And here you go, sir. I hope this will help the poor.
He raises an eyebrow and nods at Rico and says, "Ah, yes, it will. I would recommend not going to the noble house here.
Why is that?
They, you seem like, I would just not recommend it," he says. Good day. He just...
Can I assess the situation? Just what this guy's deal is?
Sure. Roll creativity.
I think I can imagine.
Okay.
What question do you have?
Like,
Or just want to
it is
assess it?
what's this guy's deal?
Well, clearly,
like-
you think he's hiding something, but you don't know what. And anyways, he just got around and turned and started walking away. Unless you want to stop him.
Whatever.
Begging time's over. I'll see you around, maybe.
Okay. Right. Should we just look for a place that might take us in?
Definitely not that place.
Okay. Well, let's not go there, I guess.
Maybe one of the villagers' homes. Maybe they'll let us stay in exchange for a few gold for the night.
Maybe. Yeah. I'll just go to like the. Actually, can I roll against it? Assess just to see what house like looks welcoming.
Sure. Roll creativity.
For this one, I suggest not using the royalty card, Yuka. Just say we're humble travelers.
I don't. Do I ever use a royalty card? I feel like I don't use that.
Well, I mean, I use it mostly, but I'm
Like,
just
yeah,
saying.
you use it for me. So why are you telling me not to use the thing that you use for me?
Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm not trying to
All right.
rain
I'll
on
try
your
not to-
parade.
Well, try not to call me princess. Maybe that will help us.
Oh.
Fine, Yuka.
Looking around, you see a rather humble home that's with windows open.
I guess I go sort of knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and inside is the door opens, and hold on. Wow, this is a really big door. Really big house. The door opens, and it's a woman, just a person.
Just
Oh.
a person.
Hello. Hello, she says. She frowns, looking you all up and down. Can I help you?
We're just humble travelers on the road to Ba Sing Se. We were hoping, looking for a place to stay for the night. We have some gold we could give in.
Just like
So-
that
or if you
song.
need help.
It's a long, long way
Long
on
way
the road
to-
to Ba Sing Se. Certainly. Travelers are always welcome in our home. Don't worry about the gold. Come in.
Oh, well, if you need help with chores or anything like that, we're also happy to do that.
We already have
Yeah.
one traveler we're keeping.
Oh,
A poor
really?
beggar, he says. You walk in and sitting at the table, and he stops and stares at you. Is that same
Oh.
beggar from earlier? Ah,
Oh.
hello. I funny running into you again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really funny seeing you, man. That's
But
that's
it's-
cool.
Ahaha.
Well, you were the one that told us to. Never mind.
Am I going to assess the
Yes.
situation?
What the funny... okay, roll creativity. What the funny coincidence.
It's like Borat and Mario had a child.
Well, I mean, go ahead, roll creativity, Baraka. It seems legit to you, Baraka. That's definitely a real accent that he's using.
Where's that dialect from? Where are you from?
I am from a long way away, other side of country. You would not know. Haha.
You would be surprised, sir. I've been all over.
I'm
I feel
sure
like
you have.
Yuka has studied most of the peoples of the world.
Well-
So could I rely on skills and training?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do I get anything with a 9, by the way?
Well, I mean, Rico, I think you already know what's up. I don't know what are
Oh,
you assessing?
well, I know what's up out of character, but
I think in character
mean,
you're getting
yeah.
a pretty good inkling. You're getting a pretty good idea. Yuka, this accent you have never heard in your life before.
I've never heard of your accent.
This small village, very isolated. Yes.
Where?
In far
Continent?
east.
Far East?
Yes.
Fire Nation?
Smorky Island.
It's starting to
Smorky-
go
that's
sweet.
not a-
No,
that's-
Swedish
that's-
chef
the
right now.
Smorky Islands.
Smorky Island? That's not. No, I mean, how big is it?
My name is
Yuka, how about-
Shunyi.
What?
Yuka, how about you don't question this guy because we're getting a free place to stay tonight.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, well, but it's nice to meet you, regardless.
You
Okay.
have a fantastic beard.
Thank
Okay.
you. Well, it looks like you're all well acquainted. Would anybody like some tea?
I
Oh
would
yeah.
love some. Thank you very much.
Welcome to- Thank you so much.
Not to worry, she says. Wow, it's good having just sleeping in like a nice normal home, says Ahani.
Yeah.
Rico's gonna give the guy a look. And what was the name of the thief you said? Sorry,
Yansi. Langtsi.
Longsi.
Yeah.
Okay. So, heard there's a problem with Longsi around these parts.
He gives you a look and says, I would not know anything about that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Well, Langxi is a terrible criminal and murders people for their money.
He scowls
And,
at Yuka and says, maybe he is just trying to bring equality to the world. You would not know his story. Not that I would know,
Oh.
because I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I mean, we actually met him, and he fully killed a person in front of us, like stabbed him. And as he was killing, he was like, "I'm only doing this because I want to personally do this. This is my motivation."
He grits his
See,
teeth.
really?
He grits his teeth and says, is that a story you have been telling people?
Well, I don't know.
Rico's gonna roll. Rico's gonna roll his heist. Yuka, we get it, dude. You need to find a better accent to try to hide yourself better.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what you two are talking about. He's just an old man looking for a place to stay.
He,
Look, we won't bother him. We have our fun. You understand?
Chun-Yi says, listen, I can't have my... You know how wanted I am? I'm probably the most wanted man by the Dai Li in this country.
Oh, we're also wanted, probably. By
Well,
the-
I know.
Well, I know, but I know,
You
but
know?
as someone who's been doing this a while, let me tell you, fake accents do not work.
Really? Nice mask you have on.
It's the best I could do for the moment. It's not like I carry mask around.
You might just consider just changing the pitch of your voice or just like the inflection. There's a lot of things you can do with your voice that isn't like doing a different accent.
Listen,
And-
people here are extremely xenophobic. They ignore me if I talk in a weird accent, he says. Anyways,
That's fair.
Right.
what's your story, huh? Just random travelers along the road that happen to be master benders, one of each nation, just gallivanting
it's
their way through a village on their way to Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, we
the
could
worst.
we could be doing this more stealthily, guys.
But you haven't seen us bend. How do you know we're master benders?
I saw him, he says, referring to Baraka, and no one would stand up to the esteemed Long Si unless they were confident in their abilities.
I've never heard of you.
Well, isn't that a problem, princess?
For
he
you
says.
or oh, okay. Is that like a thing that's gonna catch on now?
I like it. It's kind of catchy.
I mean, he says it with like a lot of venom.
Okay, so you have a lot of like. We can talk politics, or we can just, not do that and talk what we're doing here. We're going to Ba Sing Se to hopefully find some,
Not tell him anything.
not telling you why. That's why we're going there.
I'll tell you the story of Yangtze, says.
Oh.
Ooh, I love this story. Go ahead.
The real
I'm gonna
story.
go for a
Not the
walk.
one they-
You guys have fun.
Okay. Where do you go, Baraka?
I'm gonna see if anybody's selling any food. Maybe see if anyone wants to play some Pai Show.
Okay. Baraka walks off. We'll get to Baraka in a minute. Junyi says, not the story they tell about being born on a full moon and prophesied or whatever. I'm telling you the real story, not of Langzi, of Junyi. He clears his throat and then says, I had a lover once. He was my client, and I was his swordsmith.
Oh.
But he was married
Mm.
to a noblewoman,
That's rough, buddy.
the mayor of a town nearby. Or the mayor of this village.
Oh.
She found out about our treatise. We were going to run away together. And she killed him and framed me.
Oh.
While I was fleeing, I stumbled into this mask lying on the ground. I took my 2 best swords with me, and after that I dedicated my life, taking vengeance upon every noble. Such a shame, says Junyi. I wish one of you could relate more to my specific vendetta against nobles. Oh well.
Yeah. if only one of
If only.
yeah.
If only I was relevant to some specific character's development. Alas.
Where is Baraka?
Meanwhile,
he just snuck out.
Baraka is out getting cabbages. Baraka, you're out on town looking for the foods. I mean, there's 2 kiosks. It's like a tiny village.
Hello.
Hi.
You wouldn't happen to sell cabbages, would you?
The man turns around and you turn white as you realize who you're addressing. Did you say cabbages? It's the cabbage merchant. Oh, it's you again.
God. Eternal.
Are you following me?
Goodness, no.
Well, I'm not following you. Are you eating your cabbages? Well, I see you are if you're looking for cabbages.
Yes, we were accosted by a bunch of badger moles. They stole them from me. I need more.
So you just throw away my cabbages, my hard-grown cabbages, to badger moles?
I didn't say that.
Well, he says, I'll sell you some more cabbages. You're willing to pay the right price.
And what price is that?
1 stone a cabbage, like last time.
All right. Cha-ching. Pay him 7.
Where are your friends? He says as he hands you 7 cabbage. The other ones that were very dedicated to goofing off and ruining my cabbages.
Well, they were busy, I think. About to hear a story that might have been important to me, but I didn't stay.
I see, he says.
So,
Well-
what do you know about this village?
Oh, this village? Well, he says, stroking his beard, I don't come here often. There's not many people. It's run by a single mayor. A woman. Her name is... Kyung Min.
Perhaps she can give us a job.
You're looking
I
for
might go
work?
talk to her later.
Okay, he says.
I take a bite out of the cabbage.
He takes a bite out as well and nods to you. He says,
I walk away.
by the way,
Yes.
you've grown a bit since the last time I saw you.
Oh.
Blossoming like a cabbage. Hmm.
One can only
Yes.
hope.
Good luck.
I stay.
Baraka, you walk off. Where do you go?
I'm gonna come over here and see if there's anyone who wants to play pie show.
Looking for the old pie show ring?
Yeah.
Sadly, it's the late evening, and there is nobody out at this hour willing to play a pie
No.
show.
You can always play Pie Show with Rico.
Suppose I can play with the cheater.
With the known cheater, yeah. Just don't put gold on the game and it'll be a fair, I promise.
I come back to the house.
Okay, 1 sec. You return back to the house. You open the door, and you hear as you step inside, and basically, that's the whole. And then the door squeaks. That is the whole story. And that is how I got the pet goldfish, and then it died.
It's just
Oh,
Baraka.
it's you. Where did you go?
Whoa. I bought some cabbages.
You should
Scout
probably
it out.
hear.
But does he have an interesting story?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think you might specifically like it.
I think you would too, Baraka.
Yeah.
Chun-Yi leans in and says, listen, I don't have time to do a whole recap.
Ah.
Well,
But-
I'll do the Sparks notes.
He scowls at Yuka. And then says, listen, Rico, right?
Yeah.
You seem like the type to stick it to the man. You might be just the types I've been looking for. I don't usually like to pair up, but tonight, do you think maybe you could help me with this mayor? Finally get revenge.
What are you thinking of doing to her?
Exposing her for her
Revenge.
lies. Framing her for a crime. It's like she did to me 10 years ago.
Oh. Well, I mean... Well, the thing with revenge is like that it only doesn't make you feel any better, usually.
Shh.
I thought it
mean,
made you.
I'm not saying you aren't righteous in your thing. I'm just saying... Will it make you feel better?
Yes.
Probably.
Very much so.
He
Okay.
says that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. That's like my whole character arc. Anyways,
That's my whole shtick.
he says
I
if it
think
means anything
you're
to
stuck-
you, to Baraka, she's friends with the Kim family.
I see.
Who's the Kim family again?
They're a bunch of rich nobles who do bad things.
I see.
Did you
Well,
guys already finish your tea?
It would mean the world to help my hero out in his time of need. So of course I'll help you.
I'll help. I'm just, just if it doesn't make you feel better, don't say I didn't tell you so. If you're gonna feel, at the end of it, be like, oh my god, I'm just stuck in a cycle of revenge and I feel nothing in my heart and
This isn't about
it was all for
just
nothing.
revenge,
And
says Junyi. I want to.
yeah,
This woman is a tyrant. She's been
Sure,
embezzling
yeah.
funds from the people for decades.
no, yeah, but I'm
She's
just like
literally a murderer.
okay, no, I
Where is
no,
that
I'm
tea?
saying I'm like on the same level, but then you're like, oh, this is why have you waited so long to
I'm
do this?
sure
by
this
the
is a
way?
very noble stance of you to take. You wouldn't understand what it's like living on the streets, trying to get from place to place just to survive, while every authority in the country wants to hunt you down for something you never did, says to Yuka.
I mean, that's yeah. I
This is something you
Uh,
never had to confront.
suppose it is.
Did somebody want more tea? Did somebody want more tea? No, I am good.
Is
Rika was
is
coming
he-
over to help her with the tea.
Just like, is he trying to like shift my balance?
What?
Because it almost.
Yeah, I
kinda
mean,
says-
he's calling you out towards progress, I suppose.
Yeah,
if it's
yeah. It
inadvertent.
kind of sounds like it. Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
gonna resist?
No. No, I'm not gonna resist.
Okay, then shift your balance once towards progress.
Yeah, I've been a +2 for a while, so I do want to get a little bit. I mean, fair enough. Okay. Well, we're anyway. It was just kind of a semantic thing. Anyway, we're gonna help you do this.
Right. Maybe, says Junyi, looking at Yuka. I might not be so judgmental.
Well, I mean, if you meet my brother, you can do that. It's
Don't-
fine.
Right,
Frame him for me, if you want.
says Junyi.
So, you want help with that tea, miss? I insist. Please let me help.
Oh, thank you, she says. She gives you the tray with some cups.
He grabs it and brings it over to the table with a smile. What kind of tea is it?
Green.
I'm gonna assess the situation on the tea.
It's green tea.
Okay, roll creativity. Oh, Baraka. It's you don't know nothing about tea.
But that's his whole character.
Like,
Wasn't that Bashar?
This is good jasmine tea.
It's ginger.
No, it's ginger tea.
Yeah.
I gave you a long look. I said jasmine tea.
Okay.
Jeez, all right, Baraka.
Love this
Like-
jasmine tea. Tastes exactly like ginger.
It's cool, man. It's not a problem.
All right.
So, Ahani, you want to help us with the mayor tonight?
Yeah, says Ahani. I don't know what framing means. How many pictures are we putting up? No, says Junyi.
Have you read a book?
I don't know how to read. I'm an air nomad.
Yeah, I don't know how to read either. Are
I
you
thought
Are you judging me?
all you did was read.
Typical of a
As
noble,
air
says Junyi. Never mind.
What?
I was an
Okay.
orphan and I could read.
Yeah, I don't think I guess it's you're right. Our education systems should be better because we have a lot of illiterate people.
Well,
Yeah,
weren't you
why
also
don't you
trained-
why don't you
Well-
check your prerogative, Yuka, says Ahani. That's privilege, son, says Junyi, patting Ahani on the shoulder.
I suppose I should check my prerogative.
I mean, to be fair,
I can teach you to
Baraka, you were
read.
an orphan, but you were also trained by the sages, so they probably taught you how to read.
So much calligraphy practice.
You know, what if Rico and Hani, what if I teach you to read? Would that be okay?
Why
I
would
mean,
I
like,
need to? Why would I need to read?
I mean, you can learn about new ways. Have you ever read a story about cool thieves and stuff? There's, a
Why
lot of
read
cool-
it when it can be told to you by an epic guy who knows all the stories?
Who was that?
You know that one guy who's always in the pub? The
Yeah.
storyteller.
Oh, right. Okay, but he's not going to tell every story.
There's
Maybe
still
you-
stories I
what if
want to
you-
hear.
What if you want to be that guy in future, and then you want to read the stories because you have to learn them somehow?
I'm pretty sure I don't even need to read. I'm good.
Okay, fair enough. What about you, honey? Do you want to? Have they really? Did they not teach you to read at the air temple?
Whatever, nerd, says Ahani.
You're an air nomad.
Anyways, says
You're the
Junyi,
most nerds of anybody.
you helped me out a lot on the road earlier. That gold we got from those nobles is perfect. What I want to do is plant that gold somewhere in the estate, then blow the whistle tomorrow. Then everyone will know that the mayor has been collaborating with the infamous thief Langtze the whole time.
Oh, that's clever. It's really good.
We might want to sneak out of town then after that because we don't want them to think we're on her side.
Why would they think that?
Because Rico took credit for it.
Yeah.
Right, says Junyi, stroking his beard. Well, I'm sure it seems like a foolproof plan to me. I'll stay here and blow the whistle then. You just help me sneak this in.
Yeah.
Sounds.
I'll sneak out. I'll sneak out of town after a good night's rest, and then Yuka, Baraka, Ahani, you can tell me what happened.
All right. So the main thief guy is not going to be taking part in this.
Well,
Interesting.
duh. No, I'm gonna help him sneak in, but like I said, I have to be out of town before he blows the whistle.
All right.
You're interrupted as you hear a sudden sound of fanfare from the gates of the village, which is obviously very close by because there's just 6 houses.
What's that?
Oh dear.
Oh,
There must be a special guest in town, a visitor for the mayor.
we should probably not make ourselves known. Just look out the window.
He's gonna look to Junli. You don't think?
What? No, I don't think that, he says. You all peek out the window at the village gate. Where you see the guards stepping aside for somebody to enter. And he says, "Right this way, sir. The mayor is happy to host you." And you hear a familiar voice say, "Good, good. Come on." Walking through the gates, flanked by 2 water tribe warriors. steps
Oh no.
Oh,
Yuka's
oh
brother.
no. Oh no.
God. Someone have a pillow. Someone have a pillow.
What is he doing here, Yuka?
What?
What is he doing here?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't read his mind. I don't think he has one.
They you watch
All right, I gotta.
you watch from the window as he's whoops, wrong person. He meets a very like a mare with flanked by two Earth Nation guards.
She
The
looks
mayor?
very familiar.
Yes, but it's definitely 100% a different person. And she says, "Oh, what a surprise! Being visited by the prince of the Earth of the Northern Water Tribe. What is the pleasure that brings you to our humble village? I'm just looking for a place. I'm just looking for a place to stay for the night," he says as he wafts his magnificent hair. "I'm on the
Can I,
trail
like-
of my sister, Yuka. You haven't seen any other water tribes members around lately, have you?" "Oh, well, I'm not sure. You should ask the guardsman."
Uh-oh.
Right, he turns around and starts walking towards the guard.
Can I like take the moisture out of his hair so it looks really dry?
You want to do so stealthily without anybody noticing?
Yes.
From where you're standing?
Yeah, it's just pulling moisture out of his hair.
Sure, roll
Accidental. bloodbending.
rely on skills and training with a -2.
Please do. It'd be hilarious.
Wow, mixed success.
What did I roll?
All right.
Wow.
Well, you
True.
succeed. He stops and he goes, "My hair!" "What? Ma'am, there is definitely a waterbender in this place. Nothing else could uncoif my hair." "Yuka, is that you?" he cries out to the middle of the square.
I guess I should go and
No,
he's gonna
no,
find me.
stay-
He's gonna
stay
find
with
me eventually. You guys stick to the plan. I'm just saying we split up with the group and you do your thing and I'll just like be a distraction. Okay?
Fine.
Then I step out. Yes, it was me, brother.
"Well, there you are," he says.
There
"We're
you
your
are.
pals."
Oh, we split off the group sort of semi split up. Just
Right,
'cause
he
of,
says, looking over your shoulder, trying to see what door you came out of.
I was just, in there for I was, had tea with one of the village people. But yeah, I'm alone.
Right.
Nakoma went to and Bashara went to the Eastern Air Temple with the honey. Rico he ran off.
You mean
you know.
Bashara? Or Adahani? He frowns, crossing his arms, and says, "So you're all alone."
Yep, all alone. But so are you. I mean, you have your thugs, but your soul is all alone because you have no actual real friends because you push everyone away.
"Oh, sister, aren't you such a joker?" he says.
No, we're
"We had
joking.
so
It's
much
seriously stuff.
fun last time.
We
You know,
really
I
did.
met
It
with
was-
Father and we had an interesting conversation about
Oh,
your
me too.
proposal.
But what did he say?
And then I just came here from Omashu where I met with the queen. And apparently we are now allied in a war with Omashu against the Earth King without our father's consultation."
Well, I was going to send a letter about that whole thing, and I was assigned to find metal, and I did that, and now we've got an ally, so that's good, right?
He tilts his head and says, I'm sure Father will be very pleased. To be honest, he's been itching for a war. But aren't you upset, Yuka? You were the one who was trying to prevent this whole situation from happening.
I mean, of course I'm upset. But I don't know. Who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want?
I
just
came
came
to
here
get
to-
you, he says, to
Oh,
to escort you on this mission, of course, to help my little sister on her diplomatic mission as a voice of reason. That's what Father.
Yeah.
That's what Father sent me to do.
Wow. He must have run out of voices or reason. Look, okay.
Well, how wonderful, says the mayor. We have two nobles here today. Come, why don't we both entreat you to some tea?
Okay, just go with it. Like, all right. Okay. I'll have,
It will be so wonderful when the Great War declared by... Be so wonderful when our joint names are behind this venture, won't it, Yuka? We'll be the two saviors of the
Yeah.
Water Tribe. You and me both.
If that's what you'll call it.
I learned boil bending as the boil sword. No, she's just like trying really hard to pretend to not be fuming, to go with the ruse. Yes, yeah, that'll be great. Wow.
Yes, I can see it now, and when we finally win, they'll call it the Hanta Peace Accords. Yes.
Usually they're named after a place
Wait.
that they're signed.
Wait, says the mayor. Did you say you're at war with us? Oh, don't worry about that, ma'am. You're...
Oh, that's so funny.
We're not at war with you, just with Bossing Say.
Oh my! Meanwhile, I didn't realize we had a noblewoman with us. Are you nobles too? Of course not, says Junyi, spitting on the ground.
Accent.
Right.
Rico's going to lean in and be like, accent, dude.
What? This is my accent?
Oh, I thought he was speaking without his accent at first. That's why I said that.
No, I'm being purposefully, like, bad at the consistency. Inconsistent.
Okay, cool.
This is how I always am talking. Ah.
Right. No, she was a noble. I am a metal inspector. He's an air nomad, and he's an earth sage.
Aye, says Ahani. You're an earth sage? She says. What my friend means to say, says Johnny, is this young man, he knew earth sages, but he is not an earth sage, because that would be illegal, he says to Rico.
He means earth sage tea, you know?
Yes.
How they put the sage in the tea?
Yeah, he puts the sage in the tea.
That
yeah,
would
sorry.
be an extremely damning thing to say that would draw Dai Li from all over the country to this spot.
To be fair, I didn't know an earth sage was a thing. I just thought it was like earth sage in the tea. We call them fire sage teas in the Fire Nation.
Ha 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 ha. Right, haha. Well, are you still all staying here? You're welcome to, of course. Will your friend stay with us? Or...
I imagine not. I think she's engrossed with her long-lost brother.
Right. I'll get some more tea. Haha. Well, does that complicate things or make things easier? Asks Sahani.
Well, she said she'd provide a distraction, so I imagine make things easier.
Great. This brother of hers, says Junyi, can we trust him?
No.
No, definitely not.
Oh. That is a shame. Wait, sorry, excuse me, I forgot I can... that's a shame.
Yeah, there's a reason we're running from him, actually. So, just, I've tried to avoid him at all costs.
I see. Do we need to rescue your friend out of there too?
The princess can handle herself.
Right. Far be it from me to rescue a noble from another noble, says Junyi.
Yeah. I don't think that's a part of your arc at all.
Then here's the plan, says Junyi. We break in tonight, and we plant the stolen gold all over the mansion. Then in the morning, I appear in the town square as Yangtze, and I announce that I've been working with the mayor the whole time. The people will be shocked, and then when I say, don't believe me, check the mansion, they will. And finally, justice will be brought.
Are you sure you don't need help whistleblowing? I mean, it looks
might-
better with an accomplice.
I might need backup in case the guards attack, or your new princeling friend.
Right, of course. I'll always have your back, Junli.
Thanks, kid, he says. You seem like you know a lot about thievery.
Well, I guess you have me read like a book then.
I'm gonna make sure that woman is making tea.
Yes, can I help you?
I was just wondering if I could help you in any way. Beautiful.
Oh, no, thank you, says the pregnant woman to you.
We ran into a lot of pregnant women, by the way.
I think I'm gonna have to comb through the episodes and pull out my own screenshots. Anyways, Junyi says, "Hey, Earth Kid." Hey, Earth Kid, he shouts. This is my voice. You really were a part of the Earth Sages?
I hold up my flute, which has the little symbol on it, and say, "Yep."
He crosses his arms. What's your, Seems like you're not a big fan of the nobility either.
I was an orphan in Ba Sing Se.
Right.
Eventually, I was taken in by the Earth Sages, and then all the Earth Sages were killed. Supposedly.
Well,
After that, I got a cheap house, and a pretty mean landlord started to take out his frustrations on me.
I'm a bit confused, says Junyi. Here we are, talking about exacting revenge on a corrupt noble. You're wandering off to get tea. You don't want vengeance? You don't seek justice? He says. Trust me, kid. The only way anything will be made right in the world is through force. And this is obviously an NPC trying to shift your balance. Do you want to resist?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you can go ahead and roll. You don't have a principle either way, so it's just a flat roll.
Roll a 2d6.
Yep.
Yep.
Force is the only way to bring justice.
Or
Well, that's a fail. On a miss, they know just what to say to throw you off balance. You can mark a condition, and your balance is shifted twice towards force. And you can mark the angry condition, I suppose. He's calling on you to exact justice. You can mark angry and shift your balance twice towards force. You understand what I'm saying? Says Junyi. I noticed earlier you were willing to kill that woman. And yet here you are acting passively. You're a strange, strange man.
it's
Maybe he doesn't say
more
that.
about
You're
more about boredom.
boredom?
Yes.
Jeez, you kill people when you're bored, dude. I'm starting to have second thoughts about traveling with you, man.
Look, I have some issues.
Clearly.
Listen.
Not all bad.
Listen, kid, he says. I'm not exactly one to talk here. I've been roaming and thieving the countryside for the last 10 years because I was wronged by a noble. But you can't let it get to your head. You gotta fight for what's right, what's just, not just blindly kill.
I have to change my balance.
Nope.
Yeah, twice.
Still
towards
telling you to
force.
use force.
Yeah, I have to change my balance to force.
Yeah, twice.
He says, there's a deep resentment inside you. Find a proper way to exact the vengeance you need. Not
Stealing
one you'll
usually
regret
works for me.
in the future.
I generally try meditation.
Humph, says Junyi. Meditation will never change the world. Hey, says Ahani. That's offensive to me, I think. Yeah, whatever, says Junyi. Are you all in for tonight?
Of course I am.
Yeah, says Ahani. Junyi looks at Baraka.
Yes.
Good, says Junyi. Then let's do it. And so the plan is set. A framing of a noble woman who wronged a masked thief so many years ago. Will our party succeed in their framing? Will they exact the revenge they want or desire? Will Rico come to terms with the nobility of his thievery? Will Baraka overcome whatever he's got going on? Will Yuka able to negotiate her way with her brother, or will she find another way to escape his clutches and still retain the power of her lineage? We'll find out next
Will
week.
Hani learn to read?
Who knows? We'll find out next week on Avatar Legends. I'll make sure you tune in next week at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. For now, we gotta figure out how you grown.
Oh my god.
Boy. Did I
Back to-
grow today?
So, let's ask the questions. Question time. Did you learn
my
something
God.
challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
Yeah.
I guess with the goal with the nobles and the thing, and also that Rico and other people can't read. So
Yeah.
the education system is broken in the world.
You can't be educated if you're living on the road.
I don't know about. I don't know. Maybe Yuka had to confront her own privilege, so Yuka, you can check that off. I I think Rico and Baraka are pretty familiar with the challenges of this world already.
Yeah.
Okay, did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
No. We are the community
In fact,
problem.
kind of enabled one, so, anyways.
I love the synchronized no. It's just
Did you guys...
We are the community problem.
that should be a new party name, the community problem.
Did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center? Rico, you ended the session at your center?
No, I did not. I actually shifted one over.
Oh, okay. Well, then the answer is no. Alright, time for the specific questions. Rico, did you get a friend to join in or approve of one of your bad habits?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Yes, indeed. Perhaps too much. But, hey, it worked out in the end.
Like,
probably.
yeah, he definitely did not expect Baraka to straight up try to kill someone.
Speaking of Baraka, did you make progress towards your goal against your adversary?
Somewhat, yes.
I think you did. I think you did. Because you screwed over the Kims, kind of. You stole a bunch of Kim-associated gold. And if you succeed at this break-in next session, you'll probably get another point of growth for that. So, good work. And Yuka, the successor. Did you learn something meaningful or important about your lineage, its members, or its effects on the world and others? Maybe this time.
Kinda. I mean, it's sort of tied into the privilege thing as well.
Yeah,
And,
actually. Plus your brother's showing up and
Yeah.
Sabotaging everything. Sure, we'll give a point of
As
growth
usual.
for that.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a little bit of growth. Our characters grow. No level ups this time, but that's fine. Not every session's got to have a level up. And no combats this session. Oh, good work.
It was all George who wanted it. No, I'm kidding.
One of us did try to kill someone.
Oh, that is true.
So don't.
So we'll be back next week with another episode, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. There will be an episode of Total Improv at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. And as always, if you'd like to support the show and help us do this more, you can go support us on Patreon, patreon.com/totalimprov. Remember, Jay, you are on my ship this Friday. Oh, okay.
What?
You're on George's ship this Friday. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
What?
yeah, that's right.
Like
yeah.
a cruise?
Is George shipping
Well-
you? With who?
yeah, George is, me and George are together now. I've broken up with my partner and now I'm dating George.
Yep. As is the fate of everyone who leaves this show, apparently. Okay. We'll be back next week, so remember to stay tuned. And thank you for everyone who tuned in, is doing it on YouTube, etc., etc. And as always, we'll finish this off with a raid. So we got no channels I'm following this time. That's perfectly fine. Let's find somebody in the D&D category. Maybe somebody streaming Avatar Legends?
No,
Anybody else?
not.
Well, we'll see. I'll do the search. Usually there isn't, but sometimes there's VODs. There isn't even a VOD this time. Avatar Legends Summer Series premiere out 6 days ago.
Aww.
No live streams. Okay, we'll just go to the Dungeons and Dragons category and send them some love. Wow, not very many Dungeons and Dragons streams right now either. Look at that.
Wow. It's an open market. Get in it, people.
Everyone-
Oh, that's because
Wait,
it's
everyone-
Dungeons and Dragons Online I'm looking at. Okay.
Oh.
Everyone's
go.
going to Critical Role right now. They're waiting on that. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this one has a cute map. I think that's handmade too. Let's go check out Sailing the Seawolf Coast by Rai Rio. LGBTQIA+, and furry. Let's go.
Nice.
Alright, send him some love and remember to join. Tell him it's legendary, baby. Tell him it's
Are you
legendary, baby.
Are you a furry, Corb?
We all will be once we raid right now. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Well, that was a good sesh. Good. You know, I like sessions where you know, you kind of made your own. You just made your own choices. Like we were like, let's go to the Cave of Lovers. Like, okay. And then you did that, and then that just happened, and then we go to the next thing, and then we did
It's a
that.
shame that we didn't get. It's a shame that we didn't get Baraka and Yuka kiss though. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And and Yuka, I hope, or Yuka, Salty.
Yeah.
Is like the whole princess thing okay?
Oh
Like,
no, that's
okay.
great. I love it. It's great. No, Yuka doesn't, but it's funny.
Just doing the
Like-
check-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, no, I'm fully fine with. I honestly really like the bickering that we do.
Okay.
It's super
Alright.
super fun between all of us, and I think that's
Yeah,
like
'cause-
it's like
yeah,
Star
I want-
Warsy, that
Go ahead.
vibe.
I wanted to ask you during the break if that was okay because I was like worried that you were kind of getting frustrated in IRL, and I was just trying to make sure.
No,
That's
no,
just
no,
good
no.
acting. is
I'm
what
just
that
such.
is.
I'm taking that as a compliment. And such a good actor that you think I'm actually. No, no. There's been no point that I've been actually annoyed during any of these sessions. So don't worry. I'd let you know.
All right, cool.
No, it's generally it's because like one of my favorite like dynamics between friends and like things is like having that like sort of bickering sort of a thing where you constantly insult each other in like a good writing way, and it's super fun.
Like
And I
I
think
said, Bashar and Nakoma are gone one episode, and we're already killing people.
Damn spaceship, you ass!
Oh my god, we've
Hey
been raided.
George, speak of the
We've been
devil.
we've been raided in the talkback episode.
Hey George. Wait.
Hello.
So I mean, you said you had to drop out because you had other commitments, and yet here you are watching the whole episode.
Let's just say life throws a curveball, and sometimes I'm just. The reason why I had to drop out is because the whole system was just. My brain was frying up.
That's
if you get
okay.
my drift.
I mean, if
I just
Bashar
think
I
it's
was
Sorry,
like,
wants to
why
make a
does this
comeback.
exist? I'm
If
going to
Bashar
throw
wants
you
to
off
make
the
a comeback,
goddamn
then-
spaceship.
now Bashar's story is
oh
over.
yeah.
You're
Anyways,
forgetting, Jay, this Friday you'll be DM'd by Calico. Not by me, but I will throw you off that goddamn spaceship.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't forget. I was just messing around with Corb.
Hmm.
I really gotta go take my laundry.